I recently picked up the new Godox X3 trigger to replace my old XPro. In this video, I'll walk you through why I made the switch, what's better, what's worse, and whether I have any regrets. Let's get into it. Let me start with what I love about the new X3 trigger. It's tiny, it looks sleek, and it actually feels like it belongs in a modern mirrorless camera, especially something compact like the A7C II. The XPro always felt bulky. It worked, but it looked like it came from the DSLR era, and honestly, it kind of did. The touchscreen on the X3 is surprisingly good, bright, responsive, easy to use even outdoors. It's a totally different experience from the old monochrome screen on the XPro. On that one, you had to scroll through options one by one with tiny buttons. On the X3, everything is quicker and more visual. If you only use up to 3 groups, you'll love it. And yeah, no more AA batteries. The X3 charges via USB-C, takes about an hour, and you're good for the day. That's one less thing to carry. Also, the hot shoe mechanism is finally solid, and it fits like a glove on newer Sony bodies. No more fiddling with that clunky twist lock. The X3 just clicks into place with one push. Really satisfying. My name is Jose Alcoy and I share tips on off-camera flash photography. You can grab my free one light setup guide for dramatic portraits. The link is in the description. So, why did I even replace the XPro? Honestly, I started noticing weird behavior when I got the Sony A7C II. Missed connection, especially when turning the camera on and off or waking it from sleep. Turns out these newer Sony bodies use a slightly updated shoe, and the old XPro just isn't fully compatible. On the other hand, the X3S is built with newer Sony cameras in mind. I've had zero issues, it connects every time. I don't have to second guess if my flash is going to fire or not. That peace of mind alone was worth the switch, even before factoring in the touchscreen, USB-C, and compact size. Let's talk about the downsides, because there are a few, even if I think that some of them are overblown. First, no focus assist beam. It seems the XPro had one, but honestly I didn't even realize until preparing this video. With the AD200 Pro 2, the modeling light does the job in low light, and you can control it directly on the X3. Still, if you rely on a dedicated focus assist beam, just be aware that the X3 doesn't have one. Second, ergonomics. The dial is on the right side, which is awkward since you're usually holding the camera with that hand. Ideally, you would adjust the trigger with your left, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Third, boot time. My X3 takes about 3 seconds to power on. Not bad, but the old triggers fired up instantly, and if you're in a rush, those few seconds can feel long. Again, for my style of shooting, not a big issue. Now, something that could actually trip you up. The internal battery lasts a long time, but is not swappable, and it's easy to forget to top it off. If you see it's low, charge it the night before, as you would with your phone. Still, it's one more thing to remember. So, do I regret switching? For my workflow, mirrorless compact travel setup, the X3 is 100% the better fit. It's clean, it's reliable, and it doesn't look ridiculous on a small camera body. But if you shoot in cold weather or need quick tactile access to settings, the older models might still be a better fit. Many users stand by them. Just make sure that your camera body is fully compatible. I'll leave a link to the X3 trigger in the description below. If you go for it, just make sure that you pick the right version for your camera system. The X3S is for Sony, X3F for Fujifilm, X3N for Nikon, and so on. You can also find my free one light setup guide in the description. And if you found this useful, consider subscribing for more on practical gear and off-camera flash photography. Now, watch up this next video where I break down why I picked the Godox 80-200 Pro II and whether it's actually worth the upgrade.